The annual fundraising campaign for the United Way of the Coastal Empire is officially underway. This year's theme is Educate, Elevate, Unite. And right now, we want to share with you how this crucial nonprofit is making life better for so many in our region and how you can help with their mission.
Education is the foundation for brighter futures, but we can't do it alone.
In order to elevate our students, neighbors, communities, and this region, we need everyone in the Coastal Empire to unite together.
Hello, I am Dr. Yancey Ford, and I am proud to serve as this year's United Way of the Coastal Empire campaign chair. As the superintendent for Effingham County Schools, I see firsthand the powerful ways United Way of the Coastal Empire is making a difference in the lives of our students, their families, our community, and this region. I was introduced to the United Way during my first year of teaching in 1999 when I was handed a pledge form in the school cafeteria and encouraged to give. I did it, but I didn't really know much about what I was supporting. That is until a few years later, when I became a high school principal, I quickly saw why United Way is so vital. I had counselors and social workers visit my office nearly every day to share story after story of students dealing with critical needs, compromising their safety or access to basic needs like food and a safe home. United Way provides a safety net for our students and their families, offering support and resources to regain stability and momentum.
Hello, I'm Kimberly Waller, President and CEO of United Way of the Coastal Empire. United Way has been improving lives here in our community since 1938. In just a short time on the job, I have witnessed the transformative work our United Way is doing throughout the region, and I am honored to be a part of it. Our mission is to improve lives by mobilizing the caring power of our community, providing a safety net for the most vulnerable and pathways for upward mobility so everyone can thrive. Each year, United Way improves the lives of hundreds of thousands of people throughout Bryan, Chatham, Effingham, and Liberty counties. We're thrilled to expand our service area to improve lives in Long County. We achieve our mission in many ways, but most significantly, we do it through the United Way Community Fund. Through this fund, we do three critical things. First, we support nonprofit programs providing vital social services that deliver impact. This year, we invested in more than 50 agencies representing more than 80 programs providing access to food, childcare, financial literacy, job training, mental health services, and so much more. Second, we provide direct assistance. This includes our county service centers and our 211 information and referral service. This past year alone, our team answered more than 11,000 calls for help. Third, we connect volunteers to causes that strengthen our community. Our volunteers have been hard at work, making meals, tutoring students, beautifying the community, and the list goes on. Our United Way is an amazing example of the generosity of the human spirit and the value we place on community here.
Would you rather drink unsweet or sweet tea?
I would rather drink sweet tea.
Unsweet tea, I'm not a huge sugar person.
Unsweetened.
It's gotta be sweet tea. We live in South Georgia.
Tailgate with friends before a big game or watch it from the best seats in the stadium?
Tailgate with friends.
I love hanging with friends and having time with family, so tailgating for me.
From my couch, is that an option?
Tailgate with friends before the game, for sure.
Probably watch it from the seats in the stadium.
Tailgate with friends, of course.
Tailgate.
Read a book or watch the movie?
Watch the movie.
Read a book. I do not watch movies.
Read the book all the way.
Read the book.
Read the book.
So which would you choose? Taking time off work to care for a sick family member or working to maintain your income?
I think I'd take the time off to care for a loved one.
Taking time off from work to care for a sick loved one.
Oh, sick family member for sure.
I'd rather take time off to care for a sick family member.
I've had to take time off to take care of the sick family member, and I would not trade anything for the memories that were made during that time.
If you had to choose between buying medications or paying for childcare, which one would you choose?
As a mom-to-be, I would probably choose my child.
I would say childcare, yeah.
Buying medication.
Probably paying for childcare
If you had to choose between paying for your child's school supplies or your utility bills?
Utility bills.
I don't have a good answer, but probably, again, doing whatever it takes for my child.
Such a tough choice.
If you had to choose between fixing a broken refrigerator or a broken water heater, which one?
Oh, I would probably choose refrigerator.
Hot water heater. I would choose the broken refrigerator.
Refrigerator, because you definitely need food.
If you had to choose between repairing your broken vehicle or paying for your electric bill, which one would you choose?
Gotta keep lights on in our house, so we'd have to pay our light bill.
I would pay the electric bill and fix the car myself.
I would repair the vehicle, because then I could get to work to pay for the electric bill.
I would choose paying my electric bill.
That's a tough one.
I would repair my vehicle.
If you had to choose between feeding your family or paying your rent?
I hope I never have to make that decision.
Paying for the rent.
I would choose feeding my family.
I'd feed my family.
I would feed my family.
If you, a loved one, or someone in our community were facing this decision, how would it make you feel?
I would feel empathetic toward their situation because I know what it's like to be without. So I would do whatever I can to help in whatever my capacity to help that individual.
It would make me feel like I need to help.
I think it would make me feel almost hopeless and frustrated. These are the choices that it's really hard for me to imagine having to make.
Those are tough decisions. It definitely makes you want to do something to help.
It make me feel empowered to want to do something to help support our community.
It breaks my heart that we have to go through anything like that, but it's so great that we have these organizations in our community that can help.
Knowing that people face this decision every time in our community makes me really sad. That's why I'm involved in United Way.
These are tough, impossible choices. Unfortunately, many of our neighbors here in the Coastal Empire have to make them every day. A broken vehicle or unexpected medical expense can be devastating. I was raised by a mother in a single-parent home. And you know, sometimes we struggle to make ends meet, but my mother always found a way to make things right for us. I'm not sure exactly how she did it or what organizations helped us, but I know we had help, and I am deeply grateful. I had teachers, coaches, and members of our community supporting me along my journey to help me get where I am today. You know, not everyone has that safety net. That's why United Way is here to improve lives by providing a safety net for the most vulnerable and programs and services to help everyone in our 5-county region thrive. We can only do that through the caring power of this community. Join us in improving lives here in the Coastal Empire.
Give today at uwce.org.
Together, let's educate,
Elevate, unite.
And more than 750 community leaders attended a campaign kickoff luncheon today. Nearly $500,000 has been raised so far. Campaign Chair Yancey Ford told the crowd, in order to elevate, all Coastal Empire students and communities need to unite together. More than 50 students and superintendents from Bryan, Chatham, Effingham, Liberty, and Long counties participated. Now, if you would like to show your support, just go to WSAV.com/UnitedWay.